that. And we're going to change its name to the 3'2". So it's 36. That would be, that's 30. Oh, that is about right. We'll just leave that. Let's cancel that. Those are 3'6" by 4'8". So um, the 2 inches is for the framing. So let's not change things on this one. We'll cancel that. And let's put those marks in. So we look at the mark, that's 331 on this one and 337 here. So we'll go back to the window schedule. There's no threes. That's the way it is. So we're looking for a 3 foot. And they're not even showing on this silly chart here. Isn't that nice? All right, so we got to do a lot of editing on here. So let's do that, shall we? All right, here goes all things. So main level floor plan, just like before, I'm just going to go ahead and put the mark in on these. And on these, I'm going to use a capital A for this set. And I'm just going to go through now. And if it's the same window, it gets the same mark. And I'm just looking for all of these 3648 doors. And we'll find out what they are here in just a minute. 3648. And that should be one more on there. 2, 3, this right here. Get those set up. Excuse me. And now I'll come across and find the others. Now, as I'm looking at this, I'm going to put my view down in fine view. I've got to make sure my views are correct. So I'm going to flip that window around. This is 3848. It's also an A. And I'm just going to try and find all these at first. And so I can have, if they're the same name, same number. Kind of, or in this case, letter. But you got the kind of gist of what's happening here is I want to make sure that I'm consistent and get everything set right. And it just makes a little more sense to do it that way. This is same door, same window. So get the same letter. This one, I'm going kind of backwards on this. This says the same thing as well, so we'll just keep doing this. Must be my 16 windows coming at this size. So we'll just plug along and get those all in there. And we'll skip over here. That's a different one. So this window, this will be my B. So I keep working around the house. I'm going clockwise or counterclockwise. Once you start one direction, just stay that way. It does make it a little easier as you get these going. So this one's C. And kind of keep track of your values. Here's A again. Here's another A. Boy, I must have really liked this window at the time. A there. Lots of chimes. That's kind of how it works, You just kind of get it all set up right. And once I meet with the client next, these windows will probably change, but they do meet the requirement that have 10% of the square footage is equal to the square footage of all the windows in that room. So we want to make sure you have that. And you have to make sure your bedrooms that your windows are not more than 42 inches above the floor for the bottom seal. That one's a different one. That one I think was C. Why is that one different? And this one's C as well. And now we're getting into some strange territory here. These are now changing. This is a 24. So this is probably D. Here, this one is, that's my boundary. What am I doing on my boundary? My little floor line. Get back here where I can see what I'm doing. This one is a fix, so this is going to be E. Kind of keep focused on where I'm at. Then back to D. And if you do music, your windows almost make musical songs as you go through and look at them. So 2460. So here we're back to D again. And I do try and keep my windows to a certain number of types, meaning I use the same size over and over again, make it so you get volume discounts. This is going to be an F because it's different. When you're doing letters, again, skip over letter I and letter O. They cause problems. So this is fully parametric 69. This is F. This is F. So these are the same. It's interesting. That. And I'm just about to the answer back here. This is 260, 25. So these are D's. And it does help when you use the same patterns across. Think of your window groupings as scores on a musical set of notes. I guess that's what I was saying. I'm not a musician. I just understand the theory a little bit. And this one is F, and so is this. Ooh, for pain. Yeah, F as well. So they're all matching up, which is kind of nice. And that should be my last set of windows. All right, so like before, I've got them all modified. I'm going to check my window schedule again. I'm going to do an update on that. Not really much of a way to do a quick update. So we're then go now into our annotate. Go back to the main level floor line. Make sure you're not on the area plans. Do not do this on the area plans. We're going into our tags. Again, tag all. This time it's to be window tags. Hit apply. Hit OK. And they always go on the inside, which really kind of bothers me. I'm going to leave them there. Sometimes I move them to the outside, but and you can definitely do that. But once you want to go through and you see, oh man, they did not do what they're supposed to do. So now that I kind of have an idea of what they should be, I'm going to go to the window schedule. I'm not going to pull this apart this time. So I know that these 13 here, there should be 13 of those. Let's go count them real quick. And that would be these out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's just see if we can change those on there. Man, I wonder why that didn't change the right way. All right, so we want these 13. That's going to be A. So I'm going to do that there. And then I'm going to hit OK. So that's good. Come back here. Oh, look, they changed. Happy, happy day. That makes me very, very happy that happened. So now I got to find where my number changes. That's here. So this 72-inch sliding 4, that's B. So 72 inches, sliding 4, that's B. We'll try that. We'll see what that does to us. Highlight B. Jump back to the main floor. Update that. That did not go to B. B went, where did that go? So it's kind of fun, actually. These all became Bs. Okay, I can live with that. I'm trying to figure out why this one is not the same. So that shows 2, 1, 2, 3. Should be 4. This one, oh, that's a fixed window. That's kind of, I don't know if I like that. So I'm going to change that right now. I'm going to do a modify, take this and change this into it. And that's easy done. So I don't have to worry about that one anymore. That just makes more sense. One, I want to think about cross breezes, air things out. This guy should have been B. He's going to be something else. So I'm not going to worry about it. And you get that choice. Okay, you get that choice. Now these are the 30-inch by 40. That should have been the same as this guy here. Nope. Got 30 by 40. Okay, so these will make those C's. So 30 by 40. Come over here. 30, that's a 2.6 by 4.0. This is going to be now our C's. So type a C there. Jump back to the main floor. Update them. Cool. Now we come up here. these two should be the same window. Not sure what happened there, but that's what we have the magic tool for. So we'll fix that. And that's one more to count. And that should leave me, so I'm just going to look around now and make sure I get all these. Run C. Let's make this guy here a D over here. Find out what that one is. That one is the window sliding 4, and that is going to be D. So let's find that one. Right. Window sliding 4, right up here. This is going to be D. And so as long as I get them on the chart correctly, I'm not going to worry about they're not completely in complete harmony going around here, because I've got a C right next to it, so it really isn't that critical. And then I've got these guys down here. These are the little hung windows on the bay, and those are 24 by 5 or 2 foot by 5 foot. And so I'm going to find those. There should only be one left. And so these guys, this becomes my, oops, I can't quite get in there. Let's go back out. Get off that command, come back in, and get this to change here. It's kind of stuck in a command. Let's go back here. Somewhere I kicked a command on, and I got to turn that off. Here. There we go. And that's going to be E. And just like that, everything is done for my window schedule. Super quick, super easy, super neat. Again, each floor, basement, you're going to do your main floor, second floor if you have one. If you don't have a second floor, some of you have single floor homes, which is fine. We do have some things to do on the foundations that we'll get to. We're going to work on that hopefully here shortly as we get these all done, but and probably a little bit here in the next little bit. All right, next we have dimensioning. Put another video together for that one. This is a little shorter, make it a little quicker, so hopefully that helps.